Are we live? I think we are live. Hey everyone, welcome back at 5 a.m. trading. This is a little. Let me turn on the music. So I wanna show you what trade I just opened. Let me just open some Brain FM music. This sounds nice. The trees. Okay. So let's change it BTC 5 minute long scalp. Tiny. Let me show real quick. Don't even know how it will turn out to be, but this is what I did. So basically, let me recap. What we had is this reverse head and shoulders, whatever you call it. Anyways, we had this big trend line which has been broken right here. So we went up, then we went down, retested this, and then we created a new rising wedge. This one created this rising wedge, and now it looks like we broke above it. So I opened a short trade, a little long trade, and this is this. That's it, baby. So on the buy bit, you may recognize so this was our main trend line that has been broken. Let me make it real thick. It's already thick. This one, the red one, was broken here, and then now we also broke this trend line, this other one. So maybe I just add to the trade a little bit. We broke above it on the 5 minute and we closed. So basically the nice thing, we closed the 5 minute candle above this rising wedge and above everything, above the 200 EMA, above the second resistance. And now, yeah, we probably will go down and bounce back and forth, but the main thing is that we closed above this rising wedge. So for me it's quite good. But I opened this trade even earlier. I saw this W pattern occur. Oh wait, let me remove this stuff. I saw this W pattern appear. Okay, let me be exact, like from here to here, from here to here, something like this. So I decided just to open it right here at the neckline on the closes. You see, some people draw the W's or double bottoms from the wicks, or you can do it from the closes. So I just thought this is enough of a neckline here to open the trade. So opened a really tiny one, and also it was a huge candle. So if you have such huge candles, sometimes they continue very nicely upwards. So yeah, what's up with the stop loss? Yeah, the stop loss is below the low before, so not below this one. I would say like here somewhere. This is the previous low, and it also would mean that if we go below this falling wedge, it looks quite bearish. So it looks to me that this pattern doesn't play out. So my stop loss is right here, right below it. And yeah, now I just hope. I hope that we go up. If we go up and stay up, we close a couple of candles above it, I will probably add to my trade. So let's just wait and see. 1 minute to close this candle. And like I said, these type of trend lines, they seem to have quite a bit of power. I actually have to redraw it like this. Actually, I should have opened the trade right here somewhere earlier, or even earlier when I saw this trend line, this one, you see, after we closed above it right here, then retested it somewhere here, I could open the long and just write it up. But it was early in the morning and I wanted to test this trend lines patterns, how they work on smaller time frames, like 5 minutes. So I didn't do too much, but now I see they seem to have power here as well on the 5-minute charts. What happened? Okay, yeah, so we closed another candle above this rising wedge. Is it really above, or did I just draw it too how do you say it, too optimistically? Let's see. Like this. Yeah, okay. So, alright. This is just what I wanted to show you, that I am testing this trend line strategy on a smaller time scale, and hopefully it works out well. So let's see. I would actually not be surprised at all if we go back inside this channel and just do something like this. I wouldn't be surprised at all before we break up. And I think the likelihood that we break up is a bit higher than we break down, because, yeah, like I said before, we broke a lot of big trend lines, and yeah, to me it's quite bullish. Also, what might happen is that we go down like this, then go inside the channel, slice through this rising wedge, and then bounce off of these levels and go back up again. This might very well happen, and we would still be above this beautiful trend lines which gave us this long. And my stop loss is way below, so we should be good. Okay, now what I'm thinking about is, first of all, let me see, maybe you have some questions, suggestions. No, okay, so what I'm thinking about right now is when I should add to my trade, when I should expand the trade. I think the ideal place or level to add to my position would be somewhere around here, if we established these levels, because it would be somewhere around this level. It was the previous high. If we break above this previous high and stay above it, this would be awesome. Yeah, because it would also mean that we have kind of a little W-like structure having. So it would be something like a little double bottom something, and yeah, And after we break the neck, okay, let me do it the proper way. Let me draw this neckline. So like this. Okay, so it's funny how all these